Take a look inside the locker room of Japanese superstar Yoshihiro Akiyama, who made his UFC debut right here in Las Vegas at UFC 100, defeating Alan Belcher in a battle which was fight of the night. Later this evening, he takes on Chris the Crippler Leben. Leben, the original bad boy of The Ultimate Fighter, just fought 2 weeks ago here in Las Vegas and turned in a dominant performance against Aaron Simpson. So he's right back in the octagon, looking to extend his win streak at the expense of Akiyama. UFC 116 presented by Bud Light. He is right back in the octagon. The Crippler, fresh off an impressive performance 2 weeks ago here in Vegas, is set to fight Japanese superstar Yoshihiro Akiyama.
Yoshihiro Akiyama versus Chris Leben is a fantastic bout.
This could end up being fight of the night.
It could be good night. Even throwing big time.
Chris Leben is the type of guy that if you don't put him away, when he's hurt, he is actually more dangerous than he was before you hurt him.
Trying to survive.
A lot of guys make the claim that they're going to go and knock me out. I really don't think he's fought that many people of my caliber or knocked out near as many people of the caliber that I have.
Akiyama doesn't care who you are, what you've done, who you beat. He's going to come out and go toe-to-toe with you. If he feels you're a better striker than he is, he's going to stand up and strike with you and try to beat you at your own game.
The case with Akiyama is the case with anybody. If they decide they want to stand in front of me and bang, they're going to hit the canvas.
I will become a recognizable fighter in the UFC and ignite the martial arts world in Asia.
He's going to try to dance around. He's going to try to hit and run, try to look pretty, and he can be sexy that gets knocked out.
This will be fight of the night, and when the opportunity is there, I'm going to knock him out.
Wins in his mixed martial arts career, 10 of those in the octagon. Chris the Crippler Leben, just 2 weeks ago, earned knockout of the night honors with his victory in the second round over Aaron Simpson. Went home to Hawaii, grabbed a large pizza, got a phone call from Joe Silva, got back on the plane, said, all right, let's do this. Happy to strike when the iron is hot.
I love this fight. One of the reasons why I love him stepping in is because one of the big things about a fighter's performance is their ability to calm down, relax, and fight up to their potential. Chris having that fight 2 weeks ago, he's going to be so much more relaxed than Akiyama, who was fought a year ago. A year's a long time to take off. 2 weeks, it's like he just fought. He's already been through it. He's calm. It's old hat to him right now. Look how fired up he is, too. And Chris has said, he stated that he knows it's a gigantic opportunity for him. Just 2 fights ago, he was way out of the mix. He wins this, he's in the heat in the middleweight division.
The Crippler has never been in a better place mentally. He, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Joe, he's cleaned up so many aspects of his life. Nate Corey in his corner again tonight. He is just focused and determined. And finally, all those raw fighting skills that we saw during season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, now the mental part, the preparation, the proper living of Chris Leben has caught up to his great fighting skills, which means beware 185.
I think one of the things that's really helped him is that he's been teaching.
Yes.
He's been doing a lot of training and teaching and working with kids, and it makes him break down his own game, and he really understands what it's about. You know, he really understands about maturity and development. And one of the things he said is he doesn't even consider himself a fighter anymore. He considers himself a martial artist, and that he's constantly growing and learning, and he will be doing that for the rest of his life. And I think that alone speaks volume about his maturity.
Huge opportunity for the Crippler tonight. 10 wins inside the octagon for Chris the Crippler Leben, looking to take out the one, the only, Akiyama, here tonight in Vegas. superstar back home in Asia. Born and raised in Osaka, Japan, was originally set to fight Vanderlei Silva. Now he'll fight a southpaw named Chris Leben. Very diligent with his walk-in, very spiritual, and all kinds of talent. Take a look.
And people use that term superstar very loosely. This guy sings in front of thousands and thousands of people. Go on YouTube and look at some of the clips. It's pretty crazy to see.
Carl Uno, UFC veteran with Yakiyama tonight. Incredible judo practitioner.
Solid, solid grappler, knockout punches. He knocked out Dennis Kang. He's beaten really, really tough guys in Japan. As far as Asia goes and the rest of the world, he's a household name in mixed martial arts. But he knows that he needs to crack into the USA market and crack into the upper echelon of the UFC to really, really achieve greatness in the biggest market in the world.
Unbeaten since 2005, a span of 14 fights. And Yakiyama, you talk about the stardom, and we talked about this when Yakiyama made his debut at UFC 100. When asked to describe the level of popularity he has back home, Yakiyama just simply smiled and said, like Chuck Liddell in the United States, "That's a star."
That's as good as it gets. You know, kudos to him for desiring to reach that level in America as well and taking that chance, you know, and stepping in a place where a lot of people don't know who he is.
And Joe, stepping into the Harley-Davidson prep point is Yoshihiro Yakiyama. His ground is very good. He wants the international accolades. He's a K1 Heroes champion, Judo All, Asian All, Japan champion. He wants to be the man who rules his country. He wants to be the man who is that international superstar and represents the flag. Born and raised in Osaka, Japan, as we mentioned, and a guy who has all kinds of talent. Chris Leben says, "I beat a better athlete 2 weeks ago," complimenting Aaron Simpson. We're going to find out what Leben does with Yakiyama here in just a matter of minutes. Welcome back, Yoshihiro Yakiyama. Leben, a longtime member of the Team Quest team, old school. Randy Couture, Matt Lindland, Nate Quarry. So the judo's awesome for Yakiyama, but Leben's been in with some of Chael Sonnen, some of the greatest wrestlers in the world throughout his training life. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight is brought to you by the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley-Davidson. Yakiyama, 5 years the elder of Leben. Yakiyama will have a 4.5-inch reach advantage. With the official introductions, once again, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley-Davidson. Affliction, live fast at afflictionclothing.com. Crackdown 2, justice by any means necessary. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record, 20 wins, 6 losses, getting 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Oahu, Hawaii, Chris the Crippler Leben! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a judo fighter, holding a professional record, 13 wins, 1 loss, 2 no contests, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Osaka, Japan, Yoshihiro Yakiyama! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb D.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch it up, let's make it official. All right, we'll go back to the corner.
There they touch. Leben and Yakiyama, co-main event of the evening. Chris Leben back coming off a victory 2 weeks ago. Yakiyama back coming off his win in his UFC debut at UFC 100 just about a year ago.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Tonight's clock brought to you by StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the UFC. StubHub, where do you want to sit for the next UFC event? Sitting
right
on his
away.
back quickly is Leben.
Yeah, Yakiyama right away, caught a kick. Takes Leben down, Leben right back up.
Leben weathered the early storm of Aaron Simpson, and Simpson came at him like the A-Train he is nicknamed. Leben just looks different, physically, mentally.
Leben has really learned how to pace himself as well. And that's one of the things that he said contributed to his victory over Aaron Simpson. That wrestlers like to blow out a lot of energy and try to finish guys off quickly, and that's not really the right strategy for fighting a real tough guy in 3-round fights. Especially a durable guy like Leben.
No question. And Leben, a true southpaw. Yakiyama was preparing for Vanderlei Silva, who fights from the conventional stance. So Chris feels he might be able to take advantage of that matchup. Nice kick by Leben. Yakiyama very respectful of the knockout power of Leben. Chris with that left hand.
Very nice counter right there.
Powerful kicks, mixing them up. Don't forget the UFC on Versus, Sunday, August 1st. From the San Diego Sports Arena, John Bones Jones, Vladimir Matyushenko, the former IFL light heavyweight champion. Bad kick to a bad area for Leben, UFC on Versus. 9 in the East, 6 in the West. Sunday, August 1st, check your listings internationally. Leben, take the time to be ready to battle again.
Yeah, right away we saw that. See it right here. Yep. No doubt about that one, and you can tell by the sound of it. An apology from Mr. Yakiyama.
And we continue. Leben really looking for that counter left, Joe. Yakiyama, very flashy with his striking. Comes at you in many unorthodox styles.
Oh,
and there's an example right there.
Very fast. Nice knee by Lee. Oh, judo.
Judo 101 by Yakiyama. Chris going to try to control the posture of his Japanese opponent.
Full guard here. Chris utilizing a high guard, rolling for an armbar.
Leben's ground game very solid. And he enjoys the coaching aspect, so he has really learned to embrace game plans as Chris Leben.
Yeah, and coaching, one of the things that it does, it really allows you to break down your own technique. As you teach technique to others, you really think about and concentrate on the intricacies of each position. And it really allows you to become much more technical. And you see that with Leben. Again, attacks the arm again.
Yep. Yakiyama's got to be careful.
This one is much tighter here. I would like to see it from the other side, but Herb Dean is standing in the way of the camera. This is oh, he pulled out of it. Very nice.
And Yakiyama trying to spin to a better position.
And Yakiyama on top here. Chris Leben is in trouble. He might get armbarred himself.
Now it's Yakiyama looking for a submission, Joe.
Leben has to be very careful here. This is a tough spot. He's got to roll over. And Yakiyama has his legs wrapped around his head. He has a potential triangle there if he decides to cinch up that left knee, left foot underneath the right leg. And he's mounted him here. It's a mounted triangle spot. And Leben recognizing that, pulls that arm out. But he's got to be careful he doesn't get armbarred. That right arm's in jeopardy right now. Yakiyama's going to step over with his right leg. The left leg is already in position. He will step over with his right leg. The only thing, the problem with the left leg is that it was held by the arm.
And
so
Leben able to escape
at
least for a moment. Still not in a great position. Better position than he was a moment ago, though, certainly.
Yeah, Yakiyama, solid grappling.
A lot of time remains here in round one.
He's on top, head and arm control here. That left arm of Chris Leben, Yakiyama wants to try to get past that. It looks like he's trying to put himself in a potential armbar, a potential arm triangle situation. He's going to try to slide that right leg out. Pushing down on the left knee, down on the right knee. Trying to get that right leg out. Chris Leben recognizing it, locks down the foot. He's in the lockdown half guard, controlling the right leg of Yakiyama, and now he's going to try to stand up.
So Leben weathers the storm for now, and he's back up.
But you know what? That just showcased the superior grappling of Yakiyama.
Leben going to look for a haymaker here on the exit. He loves to throw the left hand. If he can get out of this clinch. Good pressure by Yakiyama. And he steps away. Final 10 seconds of the round. Another big kick by Leben.
Good straight left by Leben. And a good right hand as well. Beautiful trip
down by Yakiyama.
Into side control at the end of the round. Great first round for Yakiyama.
Here we go. 3 deep breaths. Deep breath. In. Deep breath. 1 more breath. Deep breath. And 1 more deep breath. Okay, go ahead. Water. Yeah, he's got it on the neck. Heart rate down. Heart rate down. Heart rate down.
And here we see Yakiyama. He steps over, and he's basically in a mounted triangle position here. He just didn't lock that left foot underneath the right knee. And here's the end of the round. Chris Leben tags him with the right hand. Yakiyama gets the trip, gets on top of him, into side control, and that's the end.
Let's go. Boxing.
That round definitely showcased the superior grappling of Yakiyama.
The beautiful Ariani, Sean Della. UFC 116, Lesnar versus Carwin, presented by Bud Light. Leben and Yakiyama. Back and forth in round 1.
Right.
The grappling and that great judo takedown ability of Yakiyama, Joe. But the crippler countered with the left.
You know what? Yakiyama's no slouch on his feet either, and he has a good chin as well, because Leben tagged him a couple of times.
Leben again with a slip, though.
Nice straight right by Yakiyama, but a good counter by Leben there.
Yakiyama throws. You hear the corner of Leben saying that Yakiyama is tired. Push the pace a little bit.
One thing about when a guy gets out grappled. Oh, spinning back fist, beautiful. How hard is the chin of Chris Leben?
Man, I'll tell you what, we have seen him take, he has a granite chin. We have seen him take some shots over his many years in the octagon. Superman punch lands. Yakiyama comes right back.
He clipped him.
Heavy-handed Chris Leben. Yakiyama's got a chin. You don't want to test it too much with Leben, though.
Yakiyama looks like he's leaning towards the right side, whether he's going to throw a punch. There it is.
Oh, just missed with the hook. That left is finding a home, and again and again and again.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him.
Leben with the uppercut.
Oh.
Yakiyama comes
Leben
right back.
got tagged. Leben's
now
hurt.
It's Yakiyama.
Leben's hurt, Mike.
Combination by Yakiyama. Leben getting tagged over and over again.
But this is Leben's type of fight. He drags guys into these crazy wars.
Yakiyama gets rocked. Both men trying to finish this fight.
Chris Leben is a zombie.
Leben
just doesn't
all
die.
on will and desire. Yakiyama all on heart and guts. Foot stomp. What an exchange.
Oh, beautiful judo sweep. And look at this. Leben right back to his feet. No.
Both men
Yakiyama stays on
exhausted,
top.
Joe.
And still a long way to go in this round. It's only halfway done. Chris is taking some big, big breaths from the bottom.
What an emotional couple of weeks for Chris Leben, and he finds himself in a huge battle here against Yakiyama.
Leben back to the cage, and Yakiyama's trying to control his wrist to keep him from standing up and posting on it, and using the cage to get back up to his feet.
We knew about the granite chin of Leben. We have now learned about the granite chin of Yakiyama. Yakiyama pressuring the crippler. Just under 2 minutes remains in round 2.
Chris is taking some big, big breaths, Mike.
Watch the back of the head.
A lot of emotions into play with the opportunity which Leben has tonight. He's back up to his feet. Cut under the eye of the crippler. Leben has been knocked out just once in his career. That was by Anderson Silva in Silva's UFC debut. 27th professional fight for Leben.
Chris is going for a front choke here.
By knockout or TKO for Leben. Just over a minute now, Joe.
Chris right here is in the front choke position. That's one of Matt Lindland's specialties out of Team Quest. Submitted Travis Lutter with this here. Just does he have the arm strength to pull this off? He's into a guillotine now. Standing guillotine. Akiyama's out.
Yakiyama steps away for a moment. These men are battling. Another big exchange. Leben with the left hand. Leben again tags him. And the head kick. Again with the left. Akiyama's wobbly. And again!
Takes it right on the chin.
Over and over again.
Akiyama standing right in front of him.
Leben cannot finish Akiyama. Unbelievable. First 2 rounds of this fight.
Wow.
They are on their feet here in Vegas.
This crowd's going crazy.
Wow.
Yakiyama is exhausted, Mike. He fell off his stool.
Joe, that exchange in the middle of the round, I don't know how they're still standing.
Look at this. Chris got clipped there hard. His legs gave out, and he just hangs in there. So hard to put that guy away. And here another exchange. This is late in the round. Both guys are completely exhausted.
All right. So what you're gonna do is the same thing. Don't let him take you down, just like on the cage right there. You keep your hips away, you keep him boxing, don't go in too far.
Corner of Yakiyama.
Yakiyama is exhausted, Mike. As I say, when he went to sit down, he almost fell off his stool. His legs are rubbery. That is just a brutal. Look at Chris. Chris feeds off this man. Look at him. What a psycho.
Leben has said he got to where he is today by taking risks. And he's taking one against Yakiyama tonight. Big smile on the face of the crippler and of Sexy Yama.
Here we go.
Third and final round.
Beautiful respect.
What a show they have put on. Leben trying to finish it with that crippling left hand. Yakiyama takes a kick to the body. The heart and desire of a mixed martial artist being put on display, just put on display in a way that we often have started to see, Joe, here tonight by Leben and Yakiyama. They continue to battle.
Nice leg kick there by Leben. Leben looks to be the fresher man in this 3rd round, Mike. Oh, head kick.
Inside leg kick.
Nice outside leg kick. He's taken down. Nice elbow from the bottom by Leben. You hear Chris's corner is telling him to stand up. Yakiyama going for the can opener here. Look at this. Is this a movie? Double punches. And Chris, again, going with a high guard. Going to be very difficult to finish Yakiyama off his back when they're this sweaty. Unless he can really, really control the wrist and hold on to the gloves. He goes for that armbar again.
Trying to crank on it.
Gonna try to slam him out, or try to straighten it out here.
Trying to extend his body.
Yakiyama slowly trying to slam him.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at the position of Chris Leben.
He almost tapped. Wow. All right, Chris Leben wants a pummel under for the underhook on the right side here, Mike.
From toe-to-toe to a grappling chess match now, Joe.
What a fight.
Under 3 minutes remains.
Yakiyama full mount.
Leben trying to reverse, can't do so. Both men have been battered and beaten. Yakiyama working out of the half guard of Chris Leben.
Just about 2 minutes ago, Chris has got to do something to make this happen. Get out from underneath Yakiyama here, hip escape, push on the hips. Shrimp his body sideways and try to get to half guard and stand back up. Because if Yakiyama can end the fight mounted, okay, he is in half guard now.
Trying to buck away, Joe.
Back to full guard, very nice.
Box in the ears. Look at Chris Leben.
Elbows off his back.
Excellent work from his back.
He's doing great, but the problem is he's on his back. And judges always, you know, it seems, favor the man that's on the top no matter what the guy on the bottom's doing unless he submits him.
Watch these guys throw. The pace continues. 90 seconds remains in the fight. Leben with the elbows from the bottom. Yakiyama pressuring Leben. Again, it's the crippler. What a great battle. Leben's the busier man right now.
He's landing a lot of shots, but the last time I saw a guy win a fight like this is Kevin Randleman and Boss Rutten. Boss Rutten beat Randleman for the title off his back like this, but it was a highly, highly disputed decision.
His work.
Trying to work continuously till the final bell is Chris Leben from The Ultimate Fighter Season 1.
Still, though, perception is that he's losing this round. Oh, look at this. Triangle! Oh!
Trying to crank it in. Trying to submit Yakiyama.
He's got to set it in over his foot, over his ankle. Right now it's on his foot. The foot is flexible.
Can he finish this fight?
He's got the arm there as well. He needs to pull on the arm. He tapped!
It's all over! It is all over! What a victory for Chris Leben!
Outstanding! Wow!
Unbelievable!
Wow! You know, he came real close earlier in the round with that arm bar. I mean, this again shows the maturity of Chris Leben, shows his evolution as a fighter. Dana White is going crazy right now.
Chris, the crippler Leben!
Outstanding.
Fight replay, Joe, brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go!
Let's take one more look at that. Chris is controlling that. Look at him. He throws that right leg over, cinches in that triangle. There's a little air there, but he grabs a hold. Look, he's punching from the bottom and grabs a hold of that head. Pulls down. Yakiyama collapses and watches he grabs the head. And this is how he gets the tap. Grabs the head and squeezes down, and Yakiyama forced to tap or go to sleep. Gigantic victory for Chris the Crippler Leben. Wow.
Chris Leben undoubtedly enjoying the best 2 weeks of his life. The risk pays off in big-time fashion. He chokes out Yakiyama in the third and final round.
Vanderlei was supposed to have this fight. I stepped up, took it, beat his ass. Now give me the Ultimate Fighter, and I'll take you out too, Vanderlei.
Calling out Vanderlei Silva. Bruce Buffer
right.
with the official decision.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Chris the Crippler Leben.
All right, I'm here with the winner. Awesome performance here tonight.
Did you like that, Joe?
I love that, Chris.
Is that what you guys came to see? I want Vanderlei next next. He's the Ultimate Fighter. Vanderlei was supposed to have this fight. I want him next.
This fight really showcased, Chris, your evolution as a fighter. This is a highly respected ground fighter. You submitted him. You've got to be happy with this, especially taking this on such short notice.
Well, Joe, I'm a highly respected fighter as well. Doesn't matter if it's on my feet, if it's on the ground. When I get in here, I get the job done.
You do indeed. Congratulations. Fantastic performance. Chris, the Crippler, Leben, ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone standing, applauding Chris Leben. The winner by submission. UFC 116, Lesnar versus Carwin, presented by Bud Light. Leben showcasing his ever-growing skill set again this evening.